Listeners, moments ago, Mayor Winchell was found. She was holding an impromptu press conference. The press had to stay at least 500 feet away from her, as she was standing at the edge of the dog park. And no one except city officials and hooded figures are allowed that close. Mayor Winchell apparently set up a podium and quietly delivered a prepared statement without a microphone, and no one could hear what she had to say. 2 hooded figures were standing behind her. But listeners, oh listeners, do we ever have a scoop? Former intern Dana, who I thought had been lost forever after she was swallowed up by the dog park 2 months ago, well, she texted me just now from whatever plane of existence she's on. Dana is still alive and in the dog park, and she heard the mayor's speech. And it turns out, Mayor Pamela Winchell is stepping down by year's end. Other reports indicated the mayor concluded by lighting the podium on fire, kicking it over, and climbing the 12 feet high, smooth obsidian walls quickly, gracefully, like a salamander, and then shouting several things that sounded like Russian vulgarities. The hooded figures stayed outside the dog park and stared down reporters, who grew gray and hunched with melancholy. Many began wailing and clutching their eyes. Listeners, first of all, it was so nice to hear from Dana. We miss her so. I tried emailing her back, but my thumbs began to burn and blacken, and blood began trickling from my nose as I wrote, so I had to stop. Hopefully, we will see Dana again. Time is weird, so is space. I hope ours match again someday. As for the mayor, well, this is surprising. Did the secret police force her hand? Some vague yet menacing government agency? Would this have anything to do with the Poetry Week incident, where actual Night Vale citizens like Dana got inside the forbidden dog park? Or maybe it was simply the mayor's choice. It's actually a good way to go out. The last 6 mayors were all executed quite publicly and creatively. Remember that many junior high students still learn about the skeletal system from the late Mayor Tom Garman himself. So, to get to announce your own retirement is pretty excellent. Maybe Mayor Winchell needed to spend more time with her family. Or maybe she has been exiled to the dog park for sins yet unknown. Or maybe she plans to grow into a tree by joining the collective life force and single shared soul of the whispering forest, which has become a very popular lifestyle choice these days. All I know, Night Vale, is that we should all be so lucky to set our own futures. Dana did not. I don't know that I will. Each day the sun rises and sets. The moon pulls the tides. Our hearts beat. Our loved ones love us back. And we share our inhales and exhales with the great organism that is our tiny planet. But as you watch the sunrise again tomorrow morning, think to yourself, past performance is not a predictor of future results. And then force a smile, drink another cup of coffee, and try not to look down as you walk across the soil that will eventually fill your lifeless lungs and repurpose your corpse. Each day that is a blessing, Night Vale. And now, stay tuned next for the popular radio game show Wait, don't! No, don't! Please, don't! Good night, Night Vale. Good night.
Welcome to Night Vale is a production of Commonplace Books. It is written by Joseph Fink and Jeffrey Cranor, and produced by Joseph Fink. The voice of Night Vale is Cecil Baldwin. Original music by Disparition. All of it can be downloaded for free at disparition.info. This episode's weather was Biblical Violence by Hella. Find out more at hellaband.tumblr.com. Want to have your music featured in the weather section? Want to contribute your talents to the show? Just want to say hi? Email us at nightvale@commonplacebooks.com or follow us on Twitter at Nightvale Radio. Check out commonplacebooks.com for more information on this show, as well as our books on the unused story ideas of H.P. Lovecraft and what it means to be a grown-up. And while you're there, consider clicking the donate link. That would be cool of you. Today's proverb: the most dangerous game is man. The most entertaining game is Broadway puppy ball. The most weird game is esoteric bear.